mover in today's trading session on high volumes as well. So the breadth of the market is firmly in favor of the number of stocks advancing. You like that? A few more stocks actually that are coming on your radar. Care, that's up close to around 6%. Big up move is what we're seeing, close to around a lakh shares traded out there. Ventive Hospitality, well, that's up close to around 5%. So good move is what we're seeing. Senco, well, the stock is in a 5% band, but that as well has opened up well in the green. So good going out there. The Nifty, though, now is down close to around 45 points or thereabouts. The breadth of the market is something that's now narrowing a little bit. From around 1,700 stocks advancing, it's come down to around 1,380. Par for the course, one would have to say.
Oh, absolutely. And, it's 24,870-ish or so. Just to, if you can pull up Swiggy, our colleague Shilpa yesterday reported that Zepto is seeing another round of fundraise, another round of large fundraise. So that's an unlisted competitor. But Zepto, of course, is the player which has been keeping the heat in terms of what the listed players and everyone can do in terms of prices. And so will we see another round by well-funded Zepto now with more money in the bank in terms of pricing strategies, etc. So Swiggy is the one which is down 7. Eternal, Eternal is down about 1%, but that's not down sharply. So there is that. What else? JM Financial is up 9%. JM Financial is the third largest volume-led gainer right now. It never shows up in the top 10, top 15 gainers list with this kind of volume. 4 million shares, by the way, on JM Financial coming through.
This is result reaction. Results, and especially the bottom line look quite good.
IIFL, Nimesh was talking about. IIFL is back above 400. I think after a while, should be after a while, but it is. And there's that HSBC upgrade, which Nimesh pointed out, is the second largest volume-led gainer. And of course, Sun remains at number one in terms of volume-led gains. Zentech is up 2%. Zentech 50 back above 1,500 now. 2 days, 10% gains on this one. And there is a lot of pharma stocks which are moving around. And I think the Nifty Pharma should be able to quickly give you a sense of how much interest there is. Oro and etc. So they're all doing pretty well. On the downside with volumes, there is the block stocks, which is K-Fintech, Paytm, etc. Swiggy, I think we've already mentioned. UPL is down. Some of these chemical names, right? So UPL is down 3.5%, and it's got volumes on it, by the way. So keep an eye on this one. The other one is SRF. SRF is down about 2.5%. Both have got decent volumes for this point in the day. So again, something to keep note of, keep track of. At this stage.
Just one more thing on Swiggy. In December, the stock hit a high of 617.
Yeah.
So from the peak, it's actually halved after seeing such a big run. And last week, actually, there were a particular number of shares that got free for trading as well. So the lock-in period has ended. So I think that's what's weighing on the stock, down close to around 7%, 617 to sub 300 rupees. Difficult times.
Yeah, absolutely. Even some of the guys who gotten the pre-IPO round, etc.
325.
I think there would be pressure there now. Well, let's welcome in Shreyas Devalkar, who's with us now, head of equity at Axis Mutual Fund. Shreyas, good morning. Good to have you with us here. Thanks for your time. As a local money manager, Shreyas, what is your sense and what is your team's sense on what markets are likely to do from here? How much does the cloud of US-China full-blown trade war lifting a little bit, clearing a little bit, help equities, help us get a bit of a lift? So let's just start with that and then we'll get into what you like, don't like, etc. Go on.
Sure. There are 2-3 things happening actually around. One is obviously the de-escalation of conflict between India and Pakistan. And that is obviously one of the key measure and because of which obviously the market has also gone up in last few days. Especially on your question of your China and the negotiations there. So with US-China agreement to reduce tariff almost for now 90 days, and that reciprocal tariffs are now the history. So with that, the focus at least will shift to how the global growth will shape up. So the uncertainty in decision, which was actually hurting most of the sectors, most of the global capex cycle and global growth cycle, with this they're coming to a conclusion probably over the next 90 days, that indecision will go away. And in our opinion, generally the drag on the global growth, which has been there around 0.5, 0.3% of that may come off. So that is a really good news. So that is first time thing to start with, and whatever exporting companies out of India, that will be a positive way. That yes, the end clients will start taking decisions as such. Now the next step of will start with what are the